On the banks of the Mersey, or on Cheshire side, lies Runcorn, that's best known to fame for transporter bridge as takes folks o'er its stream, or else brings 'em back across same. In days before transporter bridge were put up, a ferry boat lay in the slip, and old Ted the boatman would row folks across at per tuppence per person per trip. Now Runcorn on one side of river did lie, and Widnes on t'other side stood, and as nobody wanted to go either place, well, the trade wasn't any too good. One evening, to Ted's superlative surprise, 3 customers came into view. A Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom it were, and Albert, their little son too. "How much for the 3, said Pa, as his hand to his pocket did dip. Ted said, "Same for 3 as it would be for 1, per tuppence per person per trip." "Ooh, you're not charging 2pence for that little lad," said Mother, her eyes flashing wild. "Per tuppence per person per trip," Ted replied. "Per woman, per man, or per child." "5 pence for the 3, that's the most that I'll pay," said Pa. "Let's not waste time in talk." "Per tuppence per person per trip," answered Ted. "And them as can't pay has to walk." "We can walk and all," said Father. "Come on, Mother, it's not that deep. Weather's quite mild." So into the water the 3 of them stepped, the father, the mother, the child. The further they paddled, the deeper it got, but they wouldn't give in once begun. In the spirit that's made Lancashire what she is, they'd rather be drowned than done. Very soon the old folks were up to their necks, and the little lad clean out of sight. Said Father, "Where's Albert?" And Mother replied, "I've got hold of his hand, he's all right." 'Twere just at that moment Pa got an idea, and floundering back to old Ted, he said, "We've walked that far, now take us the rest for half price. That's a penny a head." But Ted wasn't having none of that there, and making an obstinate lip. "Per tuppence per person per trip," answered Ted. "Per trip or per part of per trip?" "All right then," said Father, "let me take the boat. I'll pick up the others halfway. I'll row them across and I'll bring the boat back. And 3pence it bargain I'll pay." "To money for nowt." "Righto," answered Ted. So Father took hold of the sculls, and pointing the sharp end towards middle of stream, he were there in a couple of pulls. He got Mother out, it were rather a job. With the water she weighed 1/2 a ton. Then poking the oar down the side of the boat, he started fishing around for his son. When poor little Albert came up to the top, his collar was soggy and limp, and from holding his breath at the bottom so long, his face was as red as a shrimp. Pa took him across and he brought the boat back, and he said to old Ted on the slip, "Wilt take me across by myself?" Ted said, "Aye, 2pence per person per trip." When they got to the side, Father laughed fit to bust. He'd got best at bargain, you see. He'd worked it all out, and he'd got his own way, 'cause he'd paid nobbut 5pence for 3. Don't miss the next one.